Hey everybody, it's Sean here from VidGamiac.com. Welcome to the penultimate guide for our Mochi Mochi Boy Tower Mode playthrough. We are doing the Bouncy March achievement covering levels 18 through 23. Starting off with level 18, you have this heart-shaped level. Start by taking out the perimeter, make sure you get the top row, and then work your way down and around. And then once the perimeter is taken, just spiral your way towards the center. Make sure you go to the left, and that way you can finish by cleaning up the middle. So make sure you're on track with your collectibles. You should have your last one by now, slime number 6. So make sure you pop that. Very important that you get that achievement before finishing up level 30. So on to level 19. This one's another big open area. Same thing as last time. Stick to that spiral strategy. Just spiral your way through. Make sure you get the 2 outside rows. Very important. If you mess those up, it kind of sucks. Once you get to the middle core, make sure you zigzag until you get the circle smaller, and then just spiral. Zigzag to do any vertical columns, and then spiral to finish. Then on to level number 20. Pretty much the same kind of level, big outside open area with some gaps in the middle. Same strategy, spiral to start, and then if you ever need to column up, zigzag. Be careful whenever you are in a square like that. Make sure you zigzag the right way, and you shouldn't get too stuck. Alright, level 21. Make sure you zigzag your way up. Once you are up here, make sure you zigzag sideways. And then you want to zigzag your way down, making sure you end up at a point where you can screen warp. So either one should do. Screen warp to the other side. For this side, you want to do perimeter, so make sure you start spiraling, and then once you get to the bottom, you want to zigzag, and then you want to do the perimeter to get around this one block right here. Very annoying. Make sure you do it in this direction, so you have the bottom as a final straightaway. Then, number 22, you have a big open area with some holes punched out at the top, as well as that bottom right corner punched out. So you want to start off by going to the left, clean up the outside perimeter. Once you work your way down, make sure you do a loop right here. And as you can see here, you have to staircase your way up. So make sure you do that zigzag, those big zigzags. The very, very, very end, the last 2 rows, you want to make sure you do a spiral so you can end up in the middle instead of the side. Then, 23, you're introduced to the teleportation panels. These aren't too bad. If you hit one, it'll pretty much warp you to the side with the same color. Start a level really easy. Just make sure you stop right here in this exact spot. Then what you want to do is you want to use the screen warp. And then once you get to the middle, you can do a spiral. Then you want to hit up the first teleportation pad. That should teleport to the other side. Then you want to clean up the middle. Once you get here, you want to go in the middle of the 2 teleport pads, hit up the top one, and that should warp you to the bottom, and then you can clean up the rest of the middle. Then finally just use the screen warp and then just clean up the bottom row, and that should wrap it up for this video. Once you start 24, you should get your achievement, 90 gamer score. Last part's coming up in the next video, but that's all there is to it.